Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Unearthing New Vinyl with myself, Matt. This week Tom and Max are both away and we have no special guests, so unfortunately we are stuck with another Matt. In the nicest possible way. So yeah, this is Matt B, and we're going to run through all of the new releases, a couple of little bits about competition, a couple of books, and yeah, see where things go. So this week we are kicking off with, so last week actually we did the reissue of Mad Villainy, and we played Rhinestone Cowboy, one of the more kind of cult classics off of that. This week we've got the Abstract Orchestra version of Mad Villain, and this is volume 1. So there's volume 2, so it covers most of the tracks within the album, but played live by a band. Any of you who are familiar with Abstract Orchestra will know that they've done like Dilla Donuts. And yeah, so we're playing All Caps, bit of a classic as you can hear, a bit more commonly known this one. But yeah, really well done. Wicked little number to have in your collection. Just one of those listening albums you can just stick it on, run through. We haven't actually opened this one because it is shrink wrapped, so it's ready for one of you lovely people to go grab in your bag. And yeah, that's All Caps. We've got loads to run through this week, so we're going to move swiftly on. What you got for us, Matt?
Next up is 1F34, which is a new release from vinyl. I believe it's come out on digital. This is now the vinyl release
on digital.
So let's get it out.
So this is the first part in the Atlas series from Alex Perez's 1985 music. So it's a VA compilation idea. And we are going to run the track C2 Alex Perez, which is Blank Pages. I'm going to run it and let you kind of see what it's about. For me, this is kind of like very classic, like mid-2000s, like Alex Perez. Got that real nice sort of like funk to it, that liquid vibe. Reminds me of some of the earlier Shogun kind of bits. But yeah, see what you think to this.
Classic Perez production, always on point.
Yeah, absolutely. Lovely, so good. So yeah, this it's actually a triple pack featuring so many various artists. Beautifully presented as always. The artwork with the 1985 stuff is excellent. I mean, you've got that custom 1985 head on the front with a beautiful print, and then each one has got printed inner, which is replicant of the kind of artwork and the textures that they have. So yeah, triple pack, 4 tracks on each. Amazing, really. Great value for money, and it's just like amazing D&B and dubstep and that kind of like wonky kind of bass sound. It's yeah, like top quality as you'd expect from 1985. A lot of you have probably already sort of copped this on digital, seen it around, or like on the streaming platforms. It's been around a little while due to some of the vinyl delays, but the final product is finally here and it does not disappoint. It's lovely, sounds amazing, and yeah, we go cop that. Not many. We've got many left.
Not many left. No, literally not many left. So go and grab it as soon as you can. Really, don't miss out.
Sick. All right, cool. So we'll keep with the theme of 1985, as we have also this week managed to get our hands on a couple of repasses of the classic parts of the catalogue. Very early ones, these ones. What you got there, Matt?
Hang on. This is the Elephant Dreams with Skeptical and Had I Known.
So this was actually the first release on the label. Christ, that's got to be 2016, I think, from memory, when we first started working with these guys. So we are going to play Elephant Dreams, bit of a classic. A1.
That's good artwork.
Yeah, I mean, they set out the stall really early on with the quality of the product. Musically, it's always been right up there. I mean, it's never really fallen off. It's only got better, but it started the benchmarks right here. And then in terms of the artwork, the design was always on point. Really slick, really well thought out, put together stuff. Yeah. This is the original artwork as well, so it's not been reissued in any kind of like new sleeve, anything like that. So anyone that missed out on this, which I know a lot of you have, grab that. It's here, back in stock, available on the store and in all good retailers as of today. This is running. It's so good. It still sounds great today, and this is like what, half a decade later. So really pleased to have this back and available. And any of you that have picked up on the sound since then should go cop this. We're just going to move on really quickly. Just love that.
Definitely
so good
for collection.
Because there is another repress that's also just come in, and this is another one for any D&B collectors collection.
Wavy artwork.
So this was number 3 on the label. Came very quickly afterwards, and also another very sought after release. We're going to run with again the A1. It's been absolutely rinsed, this tune, over the years, but rightly so. This one is called The Raven.
And is it something the crow or anything like that?
Not specifically, no, but in terms of the tune, like, absolutely running. Check this. Yeah, boy.
It's a wall slapper.
Absolutely, yeah. Dust till dawn, on the sides, up the top, anywhere around. But yeah, pull that one back, DJ. But yeah, it's lovely. This. Well, it's not lovely. It's just absolutely running. So.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, grab that. 4-track drifting as well. There's a feature on here as well. Oh yeah, Numbers featuring Banavu. I just want to really quickly play that. It's a lovely, soulful little number that I think has been massively overlooked over the years, but this is absolutely lush.
It's bottom lipper. Bottom lipper.
Oh yeah, little weeper. This one. Soulful little melodic number, like, beautiful vibes.
Again, they're going.
It's really, really good. It just shows the diversity in the label. I mean, we showed it on the Atlas compilation there. I mean, there's the nice sort of liquidy funk vibes. You've got the more rolling stuff, the more running bits. It's just all there, and it's all done with real style and panache, shall we say, with 1985. So yeah, that's gonna have to be enough, because we've got so much more to run through this week, and it's not a 1985 special, but I thought we would bang through those 3 releases, as you've got a special comp straight off the bat, followed by 2 big represses. So we got anything else?
Yeah, next up is Holding Hands' new sub-label, Holding Hands Submerged. Got Ocean Stirs on this one. It's a 4-tracker. A little bit of everything on there for people today. Let's pop that on. What are we going to go for? Should we go for Minesweeper title track? Give that a quick wash. There we go.
So, as you're all aware by now, anyone that's a regular to Unearthing New Vinyl will be fully aware that Holding Hands appears on the video like almost every week, I would say, but not for any other reason than that they have so much quality music to run through. And obviously you've got the Submerged label now, you've got Holding Hands again. They're all there, they're all super solid, and this has got that kind of like deep electro vibe, like really, really nice. This one runs and spans the tempos again, like pushing more towards 170 again. So yeah, I mean the diversity again with this label in terms of the sounds that they're pushing is so good. And yeah, I mean for you, like something that's a staple to the release sheet.
Absolutely,
every week you can kind of like
something, especially this one. There's a little bit of something on there for everyone. I think they've had something on Fabric recently. I think they were playing up there, or had some nights up there. So yeah, it's very current and wicked vibes on this.
Yeah, well into it. Really, really nice, really deep, but also great DJ tools. So yeah, it's a varied EP yet again.
Bit something for everyone on there, definitely. And if you haven't heard it, just check it out, basically.
Cool. So we're just going to run on to a reissue / repress of an artist under the moniker Sophie, who very unfortunately passed away earlier this year. So they've been through and put together a bunch of classic Sophie tracks and we are going to feature this one that came in late last week, and it is BIP. Just going to make sure that we've got the right side, and we have this kind of like threw everyone off when it came out. So it's got like a really kind of like lush but unnerving vocal, and then like elements of like grime, IDM, all sorts of different like electronic music. It was just a real kind of like forward-thinking producer that pushed the boundaries kind of way ahead of time. I think this like came out in like 2012, 2013, something like that. I mean, it still sounds pretty fresh now. I mean, you wouldn't be totally shocked to hear it dropped in one of those kind of like sets that spans the sort of 140 world. Nowadays, if this was dropped, it'd sound fresh anyway. But yeah, there was another release, I think, called Lemonade. There's various ones. They're all dropping up onto the store now. Numbers are reissuing them.
Screen, it's like printed sleeve there.
Yeah, so nice. It's in a UPVC really nice outer with the paper inner, just showing off the artwork. Really nice and minimal artwork on these. So this is back out on Numbers, the Glasgow-based label. Yeah, there's a few of them coming, or should. I think a couple of them are in stock now, but this one definitely is. Yeah, if you want to fill in the gaps in your collection, add to that little bit of history, this is a must.
Yeah,
really,
we like
really good.
This. I like this a lot. I'm going to pick one of those up myself.
Yeah? Cool, you do that. So what should we do? We'll stick to the represses for
let's go on repress. So next one, absolute whopper. So this is Trumpet Bad Man. It's a hot. Are we allowed to say the whole word? Are we allowed to swear?
You may do as you wish, my boy.
It's Hot Shit 21, people. So this is Trumpet Bad Man again.
Hot house recordings.
Yeah. What are we going to go for? Should we go?
Only you.
Let's just go A.
Okay.
Let's A it.
So for those of you who don't know, Trumpet Bad Man is a pseudonym of label owner DJ House and also certified bad boy DJ Q. And coming together and making this sound. They did various EPs. I think there was 3 or 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, there was a few collaborations they did under this moniker, and they all bang, all slam. And this, I mean, this was a much needed repress because it just makes a lot of sense with the stuff that he's been putting out recently. I'm sure this is going to sell again really well because people just, you know, it's so easy to forget about good quality music because there's so much of it comes out, and this is right up there. I mean, I think this again was like what, 2014, 2015, and so it's like
that whole sound's coming back round again now. So yeah, this is very relevant. Big tunes, both of them are absolute whoppers. So
can I just really quickly play the other side because I think personally I prefer that, but still.
Also, I do like the artwork as well. Little trumpet, little sticker on that one for the Hot House.
The Only You track.
Yeah.
So alongside the kind of like underlying house tones, you can sort of hear the slight garage influence there from DJ Q, which I guess from the slight skips and the vocal, that's probably the most sensible thing that you can kind of offer there. But in terms of like the release, it's top quality and really needed repressing, and we've got it, and it's in stock now, shipping. We're pushing it to all reputable and non-reputable retailers across the globe this week.
So go and get it in your store. It should be there by the end of the week. You can go and pick it up.
Buzzing. Okay, sick. Onwards and upwards.
Are we gonna do the last repress?
Okay, yeah, we might as well. Yeah. So from another one from the Unknown to the Unknown camp. So that was Hot House Rex. This is on Dance Tracks.
Dance Tracks number 10 repress.
Yeah. Have you got a pick for this one? Anyone that you want to play specifically?
I mean, Gamma Ray. Let's actually go with A2 because then we'll talk about the Mark Talkers remix as well, I think.
Alright, let's run this one then. Run with them. So that actually sounded at 45 like it should be a jungle track. But this is 33. It's like probably a little bit early for that breaks resurgence that we've been witnessing over the past few months. But it is Red Light, so it also released under the moniker Clips for many years. So obviously that kind of like Bristol-based sound is going to be very very relevant to his music and apparent in his productions. So you know, it doesn't surprise you that it's there even in these kind of like lower tempo bits.
Yeah, I mean, production. I missed this again first time. I'm definitely picking it up. It's just it's a wicked EP. Yeah, Red Light smashing it as always. For me, it's like when he stepped up to the Red Light thing. It just
changed it.
Absolutely loved it.
So he was asked to redo Richard Russell, the XL owner's Everything Is Recorded project, and did a Clips remix project of the entire album, which was nowhere near Jungle, but he turned it into a Jungle album, and it's incredible. You should go check that out as well. I'm not sure if we have it on the store at the moment, don't think it's available, but yeah, just go listen to it anyway. Everything Is Recorded, Richard Russell, featuring people like Sampler. It's a top quality project, and Clips/Red Lights just absolutely nailed the remix project. So yeah, man, wicked. So yeah, glad to have that one back in stock. Been a hot minute, so yeah, go cop that. Also really quickly, not only do you get 2 original Red Light tracks on there, there's a Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs remix and house music Bad Boy Marcus Hawks. So yeah, go cop one of them as well. Right, what you got here, Matty?
Paradise is up next. Fiesta Sound Systems, Not To Be.
So one of my favourite labels of late, this one. I think we're going to run the A because it is a little bit...
We were dancing to it earlier, so just get it back on.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we do to start our week. We have a little dance together, just us.
Some people exercise, we have a dance off. Just Monday mornings, what we do. Gets you in the vibe, gets your blood moving.
So the EP is actually very sort of breaks house orientated, but this actually reminds me of Pulse X.
Yeah. It's got that old garage sound. Again, obviously that's big at the moment.
The crime synth, it's just wicked. It sounds so good. Yeah, I mean, Of Paradise just never seems to fail to surprise, but also deliver on like every level. I mean, the music quality is always supreme. They've got some incredible projects coming up. Myself and John were just going through some of the projects earlier, and there's just so much good quality music. This is definitely an up-and-coming label one to watch. They've cemented themselves as a solid label, well established at this point anyway. I'm not going to take away from that, but in terms of where it's going, I really think that this is going to be one to watch over the coming years. We've got what's this, number 17?
Number 17, yeah.
Okay, so this is Off Paradise Records, number 17, OP017 Fiesta Sound System, out now, but yeah, there's like 4 or 5 more ready to come, so absolutely sick.
And if you haven't checked out their older stuff, again, go and check them out. Like some of the last few releases have been absolutely brilliant.
We had that Lazarus repress recently downwards.
Yeah, there's the Crotone release, release, just for the artwork alone,
massive release.
It's got Sierra Bosworth on the front.
Yeah.
That again, Crotone release, but yeah, those last 3 absolute whoppers, so go and check them out.
Big. Alright, cool. Moving swiftly on. So you told me, you've actually told a porcupine, I'm sorry everyone, Matt said this was the last of the represses and the reissue.
We've saved the best for last, in my opinion.
Controversial.
I just love this.
Yeah, I mean,
release,
this is a bit of a Percy, and like anyone that doesn't know this or even like this, then
so this is Edit number 2 repress.
Steve edits. So that's Steve Roberts of Hypercolour fame, Rinse FM. He's got his Steve moniker. This is the right side, yeah?
It's one of the sides.
It's one of the sides. Okay, let's give it a quick test.
This is the A side, I believe.
You're very lucky.
Did I get it right?
You got it right. Yeah.
I can read. This was this the side that was featured on the Fortet?
Yeah. So yeah, that was on the Fortet Boiler Room. I think released during lockdown. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like catapulted this track into into the stratosphere because everyone seems to be after this. So absolutely necessary repress. Those massively like chugging techno UK breaks sounds that Steve does so well, but using such a classic vocal that, like, I know it's relatively cheesy, a little bit corny, but
it
like,
works.
it's sugar sweet. Like everyone just loves this. Like if you don't, you lie.
Like you said, 'cause it's got that sort of chunkiness under it. It gives it. It just sounds wicked. So you hear it out in a club, it sounds.
Yeah, this is as we referred to it earlier, another wall slapper.
Another wall slapper.
Just go off. But yeah, so it's Lunedy, obviously. Also featured recently on one of the Inner Mind X recordings things, like the sample that, like, it's been massively sampled, but I think this is one of the best versions that we've seen in a long time. But yeah, absolutely sick.
I'm going to be playing this everywhere. It's absolutely wicked.
Yeah, so good. Seeing as you like it so much, what we can really quickly do is just talk about a new competition, and then we've got a special feature to talk about the most recent competition. So we featured this on the show last week, Rare Black number 5. This is the Ashosi Jefferson Airplane White Rabbit edit, now with rabbit stamp. But this week we're going to be giving a copy away, thanks to John at Rarefied, who has signed us a copy. You know the drill. At the end of the show, everything that we feature today is going to be up in the bundle. We're going to stick it up on the site. If you buy 2 or more items from the bundle, you'll be automatically entered into a draw to win a free copy of it, and we'll post it out to you alongside your order, or separately if your order's already shipped. So yeah, go cop that. Absolutely sick. But here we go, over to Georgia in the media centre.
Oh, hi there. A couple of weeks ago we had our good friend Stretchin to announce the release of his latest vinyl, The Last Ronin, and he's kindly signed a copy for us for a competition, and the winner of that competition is the very lucky Paul Martin. So congrats, Paul. Woohoo. And now back over to the mats on the sofa.
Lovely. Well done, mate. Congrats.
Cool. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
So another regular to the show, Blueskin Badger, and we have an unreleased and remastered edition of Psycho and Mac Demos 1307. It's a double pack. It's a gatefold. It's a beautiful little number. And yeah, I mean, let's just give it a little spin and see what we've got. Oi oi. So yeah, again, good quality kind of breaks, jungle, hardcore leaning stuff. Yeah, Psycho, we've featured a track or an EP recently. Back again with a more substantial offering. What you got there?
Just looking, so we've got unreleased and remastered tracks on it.
So it's an 8-tracker, it's a mini album, it's a big EP, 2 tracks per side, really well presented, really massive EP. Loving that. But as usual, not very many of them available, so you've got to act quick if you do want that. Quickly, just skip this one on a little bit because this is absolutely running.
It's proper old school.
Really, really nice. This is actually a remastered version of something that came out a long time ago. I think it's this Journey into the Nebula.
Yep. Yeah, nice.
But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really great beats, great breaks.
Good quality sleeves as well. Love the old school vibes on this.
Yeah, wicked. Go cop that one. That is available now, shipping this week alongside everything else that we're featuring today. Right, what do you have next? What do you know, Matt?
So we got Donny Murdo on Lissy's Lick Shot number 12, and it's on a 10-inch. So people view those like a little different size record.
Play.
Yeah, lost train of thought there. But yeah, this Lick Shot, it's been highly sought after. I think it's to the Toolbox guys.
Yeah, so we've talked about them before. Toolbox out of France, really great record shop, but also kind of co-manage and work on a lot of different record labels, and supply us every now and again like a few hundred copies of a few bits and bobs that come out of their shops, and Lick Shot is one of them.
It's pure aim and tear out in it, really.
yeah. And who's it by?
It's by Donny Murdo.
Donny Murdo, okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's like a play on a certain like 2000s film, yeah?
It could be, yeah.
Fair bait. Well, it sounds wicked.
Yeah.
I've not actually heard this one before, so first time for me. But yeah, it sounds bad. Shout out Chris.
And Raph.
And Raph, yeah. So, just while we're on the jungle thing, we'll just quickly cover this, which you might have seen at the front. Junglist, a book. Two Fingers and James T. Kirk. This is the first time this has been in press for just over 20 years. So it's actually a novel that follows four guys over a weekend going out raving to early jungle. As you can imagine, plenty of fun, madness and naughtiness to be had. So yeah, it is fiction, but it's essentially based on kind of like real goings on. So since it was written, like you've got Two Fingers, which is Andrew Green, and James T. Kirk, which is Eddie Ottaka. Now have gone on to have kind of pretty successful careers, particularly Eddie, who is like a visual artist and worked with the likes of Notorious B.I.G., Aaliyah, DJ Premier, doing photo shoots, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, pretty illustrious career, but coming back to the roots with this, backing press, looks lovely, really cool little read, worth grabbing, picking up while you're listening to your jungle records. Yeah, back available on the store now, so
maybe a good early Christmas stocking filler,
yeah,
something like that.
Absolutely.
Or if you're going on holiday, a little book for the plane.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to learn yourself a little bit of history about the roots of the genre here. So yeah, go grab that lovely little book there. Right, cool. Where are we next?
Right.
So we'll finish up this one, and the return of Le Chat Room. I love this label. Done really good bits over the time that we've been working with them. So this is the fourth release on their label, and who's it by, Matt?
This is by Congo.
Nice.
And we have a Congo remix featured as well.
So Bakongo's really kindly submitted a mix for our mix series, which is up now on our site, our SoundCloud, YouTube, etc. So you can go and check that out. If you're into that sound, that kind of like Bristol bass, like UK techno, I mean, check it out. I mean, it's going to be pretty replicable of this. I'm pretty sure that it's this one is the Bakongo mix.
Yeah, I'd say so. Nice vibes.
Really good, kind of like tribal rolling drums, really get a dance move in this. It's yeah, lovely stuff. Yeah, Bakongo, I mean, it's been releasing kind of relentlessly over the last sort of year or two. But yeah, I mean, if you want more on this kind of tip, go check out the mix that is up on our site now. It's really cool. It's about an hour's worth of wonderful vibes. But yeah, I mean, this is a release also really good. Like the chat room's just been like purveyor of high quality ever since launched a few years back. Yeah, really go check this label out, check this sound out. Love that kind of vibe.
It's easy going, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. But yeah, conscious of the time, so we've got to get moving.
That one in there.
And so what do you have next, sir?
Okay, so we've got
down to the last few now. So
Duplock, this is 45 and 46 together.
Wow.
So
combo.
We have Odd Cut with 2 tracks on one side and 90 on the other 2.
Yep, wicked. Okay, cool. So also in terms of the features and bits and bobs that we do have, so we had the Congo mix. We've also got a featured chart up on the website from Hebe, who features quite heavily on Duplock and Bass Crew. So yeah, go check that out as well. Some choice cuts from the man himself. We're going to run. Which track do you want on this one?
Let's go to the middle.
Okay. So
let's go for it.
See what this is all about. Okay, deep bass, heavy, as you'd expect. Yeah, liking that.
Step up.
Yeah, so I mean, you've been into dubstep kind of sound for a long time, but it's actually like you introduced me to it pretty much back in like what 2005, something like that, in the back of the old Coco Shabin Slinky van, driving around town. And yeah, I mean, tell me about that. I mean, you love that sound, that early sound. What do you think of it now?
I mean, this sort of stuff's going back. I think, you know, it went off. It's sort of split in so many different sides, but this is now all coming back round to that early sort of sound. These Plastic People on Wednesdays, man, and stuff like that was just. I remember just going up to them and just hearing all this new music and just being blown away. And it's sort of coming back round to that sound again. You know. The UK is always coming out with its own little twists on music.
Yeah, but again, like I think we touched on this with Tom a few weeks ago. It's just like it's now become like more international because obviously this all kind of spawned out of like Croydon, South London. Whereas like, you know, Toolbox is a Belgian label and you've got artists from all over the world contributing. I mean, early on you had like Goth Trad from Japan and it's like, you know, Americans like Matty G, people like that. But nowadays you just pick up people from all over the globe and it makes a lot of sense. And
they put their own twist on it, don't they? They take the sound, twist it up, come in, and then you get your own versions of stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's take is different, and obviously everyone's influenced where they live, different styles, so you get a bit of
and how they grew up, what they're listening to, and they're going to take certain aspects of that and bring it into things. Like, you know, we were talking about SP with his garage stuff, bringing in like the Virus sound from D&B. It's just like brilliant. Like, more of that, like cross pollination. But yeah, this is kind of like it's new modern production techniques taken back to the old school sound. I mean, I much prefer this kind of wave of dubstep to the like mid-range kind of wobbly stuff that came about, term like, I don't know, blue step or whatever. I mean, it was never really for me, but this kind of stuff, like, definitely get down to a lot more. Like, it's definitely got a lot more of a vibe to it. So yeah, it's got
nice,
brilliant. So yeah, top release, Toolbox again, killing it. Like another one, like wow, so regular with the releases, but always again super high quality. So last one, what have we got, Matty?
Bounty Killers, Pulse and Wax Doctor. So those of you will know Wax Doctor has been around for years. One of the OGs. This is CW002.
It's Creative Wax, right?
Creative Wax, yeah. Super limited.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have one?
We'll see. We'll see. If you make me a cup of tea after this, maybe.
No chance.
But yeah, this is just. If anyone remembers the old Fantasia tapes, anything like that, you'll know this sort of sound. Just proper old school. And otherwise, done it on the back as well. You've got, like they used to on all the old records, you used to have all your shout outs on there.
Yeah.
They've got them all on the back. You've got all the OGs on it, Top Buzz, all those sort of people.
Brilliant.
So yeah, really good. Yeah, this was what I grew up to on school. Sitting there with your headphones in your thing,
trying to sleep,
trying to pretend you could work. Yeah. And then you
start running out and you hear that.
Yeah.
Just like,
get the batteries out, roll them around, you get another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is breakbeat, old school. It's got those old sort of stabs in it. It's wicked, absolutely wicked.
Running. Well, that's kind of us done. Thanks for joining us. Because super sub Matty Bear in the place. So yeah, plenty to go through this week. Like I said, we've had the Echo Beats competition winner. We've got the new competition for the rarefied Rare Black number 5 this show C White Rabbit. Just to mention also, we've actually got a mix up on the site from Shosi as well, which is absolutely sick. You really must go check that one out. And yeah, the bundle with everything that's been featured today will be up on the site a little bit after this today. Grab 2 or more, get 10% off, and also get entered into the competition. Go check us out on all the usuals: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube. We're all over the place every single week. But until then, peace out, big up.